know when to fold up. I think Violet just woke up. I don't know if this is a good like space. Welcome back to my bedroom. Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be answering a few questions that I've been asked about being a young mum. I guess I should start off by talking a little bit about myself and my family, because if you haven't watched our vlogs before, you wouldn't know. So I'm Emily, I'm 19, and my daughter Violet, she's 4 months old. I live with my partner Daniel, he is 21, and we live in this beautiful house. I'll get straight into it. Okay, so the first question that I was asked is, I told them over the phone because I don't live in the same area as them, most scared I've ever been in my whole life. Not even joking, like I was petrified. I was so scared of them being disappointed in me, I guess. But they were really supportive, so yeah, that was how I told them over the phone. So how did I handle finding out I was pregnant? I cried for a long time. I found out at the doctor's, which is super weird. Like, I never took an actual pregnancy test when I first found out I was pregnant. I basically thought I had a UTI because like I was on the pill, so there was no thought in my mind. I thought, maybe I'm pregnant. So I just went to the doctor's, said, I think I've got a UTI, I need some antibiotics. And he's like, oh, tell me your symptoms. So I told him what was happening. I had like really bad cramps and stuff like that. He wanted me to take a urine test off, and the nurse brings the results in. Literally took like 2 minutes, brings the results in, and he looks at it for a moment, and then he looks at me and he looks at it again, and he goes, so everything's all good, there's nothing wrong with you. And he's like, but you are pregnant. And I'm like, why did you pause? Holy crap, girl, that was rough. What's the hardest part about being a young mum? For me, it's hard to say really. I guess getting up and not really having any of your own true time, I suppose. Like, everything's a little more difficult. Going out, not going out, but like getting out of the house is more difficult. Getting stuff done is also pretty difficult, like making sure all the washing's done, etc., because you're not always, you know, you don't always have the time for that when there's someone who's relying on you 24/7. Another question I've been asked is, did it hurt? So many people ask this, especially like girls. Everyone is really curious about childbirth. It doesn't not hurt, if you know what I mean. Like, it's an uplifting and empowering experience if you have the right experience. I understand a lot of people don't have good experiences in childbirth. I am one of the people that I feel really blessed to have had a good childbirth experience because it makes me want to do it again. But then again, there are ladies that have terrible experiences and still want to have another child because kids are blessings. I mean, let's be real. They just improve everything about your life besides maybe sleep. But that's something we can live without, clearly. Another question I get asked a lot is, how did you stop stretch marks from happening? But basically, from like super early on, like pretty much from the day, not the day I found out I was pregnant, but from when I started noticing that I was getting a bump, I put coconut oil on it. It's really funny because there's this whole meme around coconut oil happening now. Anyway, for me, that's what I did. I did it every day, every morning and every night. I put coconut oil all over my belly, all over it, and I didn't get a single stretch mark. So yeah, that's how I prevented stretch marks, you could say, but I feel like it's different for everyone. It really depends on how quickly your baby grows, how stretchy your skin is, you know. Different skin types can be more prone to having stretch marks, all that kind of jazz, so yeah. Another question that I've been asked is, how was your labour and birth? I have a birth story on my blog, which feel free to go and check it out, so the link below. But basically my labor was really smooth. It was just everything I'd hoped. I labored at home a majority of the time. Like I didn't go into hospital until 6 a.m. so between 3 and 6 I was at home laboring. I labored in the shower. The shower is my holy place. I gave birth in the shower, not at home, at the hospital. But yeah, that hot water on my back, girl, you don't even know. It was amazing. I honestly think that's the main reason I didn't end up having any pain relief whatsoever, because that hot water just did everything it needed to do for me. Another question I get asked a lot is, was it planned? Obviously not, guys. I mean, some people probably do plan to have children at 19, and if that's their plan, good on them. Another question, and this one's for my dad, because he asks me all the time this: where do you see yourself in 5 years now that you have a child? And I've come to the conclusion that in 5 years I'll have a 5-year-old. That's all I know. Those were the main questions that I've been asked as a young mum. I hope you enjoyed. I'm hoping to do more videos kind of like this, I guess, just to sit down and chat. If you've got any suggestions about what you might want me to talk about, if you've got any more questions about me being a young mom, just leave it in the comments below. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys.